When is it cool for agents to speak in this manner, bro? Like, when? Like, when did it become okay for agents to come out in this manner, I've never heard, I've been around this game for a while. Like, if you want you to speak up for your guys, for your player in that manner, I understand that. But when is it okay to, like, oh, they ain't good enough? Like, when you got guys on the team, like, what type of shit is that? Like, that shit wild. Like, spit nor trip, I don't know, but this is an interesting thing going on. That you're an active NBA agent and you have a show. Like, this shit is wild to me. What, you're going to be commenting on other people and shit like this? Like, cool, more power to him if he got the means to do it, or whatever, but still, like that, like, it's interesting that you are an active, one of the top agents in the business, and this platform this platform is not, from what I'm gathering, it's not you speaking on the business of basketball and you trying to educate people further in that field, because you have been one of the more successful agents out there. This is not that. If he was doing that, I ain't got shit to say. But you commenting on how good this team is very interesting to me.
Blah, blah, blah. So let's do a little context, a little backdrop, right? So Rich Paul and Max Kellerman, my dog, have a new podcast out. They've been debuting and promoting it, and it finally debuted, I should say, yesterday. Now, this is on The Ringer. That's Bill Simmons, former ESPN, ex-ESPN, big timer, sold his company to Spotify, also one of the executives at Spotify. That's the whole backdrop. So you got Max Kellerman, used to be at ESPN. You got Rich Paul, who is still Clutch Sports, which is a part of UTA, right, partnership. Shout out to my man Lucas, who's a top basketball agent and partner of Rich Paul. All that, I'm giving you that. Now, when they announced they had a podcast, everybody said, oh, all right, Rich Paul and Max Kellerman got a podcast? Really? What are the lanes? So you got ESPN personality who has hosted Around the Horn, who has hosted Fox Show. Max Kellerman has hosted First Take, Max and Marcellus, Sports Nation, and then Rich Paul. Okay, let me think. I have no reference. There is no agent I ever known that has ever been out there publicly, public-facing, day after day, week after week, talking about the sport. Talking about sports, right? Usually they're always coming in after, retroactively. So how's this going to play? How's this going to play? And why are they together? Why Max and Rich Paul? I understand it. So when it debuted, the thing that hit the most, the headlines, was his comments on the Lakers. Of course. Why? Because his top client, his first client, is LeBron James. When he talks about LeBron James and the Lakers, he breaks down the good and the bad of the Lakers. And he basically said, if you look at the Lakers and their style of play, they're not contenders in the West. He doesn't see them coming out the West. He doesn't even see them really contending. And I was like, okay. Now, everybody can see that. If you look at them, we've talked about it before on this show. LeBron James, is he their first option? Nah, that's Luka. Okay, so it's LeBron. He's the second option, being real. Well, it's Austin Reeves by the numbers and, by how he's been playing this year. He's taking another step forward, and LeBron started off slow, hurt, and he even lost his streak. We heard it. But LeBron's really the second option. But whatever. We ain't going to argue. Those three, that's their big three. Really, Austin Reeves is like their Manu Ginobili, and even Max Kellerman said that. Okay. Cool. He stated the obvious. Their style of play, they're pretty slow. Luka goes up the court slower than like bath water going uphill. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, what are you doing? But it's his pace. It's his tempo. So all you got to do is have some size, some athleticism, some youth, some speed, and you're going to run them boys. They're not going to be a team that's going to run with you. It just doesn't seem that way. Your second best player is 41. Right? You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening. But Rich Paul said it. That ain't me saying it. That ain't even Kenyon saying it. it was Rich Paul who said it. And it's like, wait a minute, don't you get paid by the guy that's on the team that you just said is not a contender? And aren't you the same guy that also said in the summer that we got to keep our options open? We don't know if this team is really a contender. Now you've said it after you've seen them play and after you've seen them actually have a good start, that they're not really contenders. Isn't that a conflict of interest, right? And the beautiful thing is, it's not. Isn't it crazy? The conflict of interest is where? Think about it. Just let's all get our Thomas Sowell out. That means no matter how smart you are, you have to stop and think. I love when he said that. It's one of the best quotes ever, because people are always walking around here talking about, you know who I am? You know how smart I am? Oh, duh. And it's like, no. I'm not talking about all of you. I'm talking about this right now. Stop and think. Where's the conflict of interest? Kenyon Martin, my dog? Well, you representing the player, and then you telling that player and his team they ain't good. Well, if you and the player actually have a real relationship, I think you've already told him, and he probably have told you first. Hey, dog, man, these fools. I mean, there have been trade talks. There have been all these conversations behind the scenes with LeBron James, the Lakers organization, and obviously Rich Paul. But think about, where's the conflict of interest? Welcome to new media. Welcome to this new frontier. Welcome to this new, like, wait a minute, where did that come from? Just like, remember, back in the day, all they would do is show the game. Let's go back to the 70s and 80s. Show the game. Some old stale-ass graphics. Look like an Atari game. All old school. Then all of a sudden they were like, you're giving information. You're giving facts. How about you lace it with a little personality, a little opinion? So then they start doing opinion pieces. Remember? Then they get around like Ahmad Rashad and like Inside, what was that? Inside NBA, what was that show he had on the weekend? But the point is, then you got him and he's starting to talk and you're like, oh, Michael Jordan does enjoy like family life. Oh, he has a Ferrari. Oh, nice suit, Michael. You know what I mean? And so they start just slowly blurring that line. And then it hit where it was like, okay, let's actually have shows that talk about the actual game. Not only retroactively after the game, but let's preview the game. And then let's lace it with some personality and we actually know who they are as people. Whoa. And then it went from that to like, wait a minute. People are so into these shows. They're into the people who are on the shows, the reporters. Wow. You know what? Why do we always focus in on the players? Why do we always focus in on the game? Let's save a little bit of room for, hey, the guy on the show is the star as well. And then that turned into now, well, you know what? Well, since all you guys are the stars, you know what it comes with? What? What's the cost of praise? Criticism. So now let's start going at each other, right? Media versus media. And we are here. Now the next frontier is, hey, I represent one of these players. I represent this league. I represent players. And let me talk about it. It's unreal. What's next? The commissioner gonna have a podcast? It's crazy out here. So that's how it goes. NBA inside stuff. Thank you, Chip. Chip always chipping in. So that's how it goes. It's been going that way. New iterations, new additions, right? New ways of seeing it. Now we're seeing the next frontier. What he said is not harmful, being real. Like, I hate when you got to get in a protected space to the point where they say, you can't keep it real. Rich Paul cannot say that the Lakers are not contenders, public facing. Tell me why. Because you represent LeBron. You think LeBron doesn't know that? And you think LeBron cares? Think about it. Is LeBron still paying the check? Is he still getting his 3%, whatever it may be? Yeah. Is Rich Paul over there slandering his own client? No. Is he speaking his opinion, fact-based opinion? Anybody else think the Lakers are real contenders? I do, actually. But once he starts talking the style of play, and I remind myself, oh, yeah, in a 7-game series, it might get tight around there, right? Point being, he could be wrong. Even if he's wrong, he's not slandering anybody. Even if he's wrong, his client ain't mad, ain't stopping the checks. So where's the violation? Anybody? Nah. Everybody already thinks it. Everyone already knows it. Everyone already assumes it. Or everyone is hoping for it or hoping against it. But that's the point. Why can't you put your hand in the middle and say, hey, I got an opinion. I got to vote as well. Rich Paul just did that with Max Kellerman. So y'all let me know. Check out the podcast. Beat it up in the comments if you checked out the first episode. And do you really think it's a violation? I don't. I don't care. If it's real, we good. I had 2 agents. I had Brad Blank, who was out of Boston. I love that dude. 9 of my 10 years. And in 1 year, I had Lee Steinberg and Ryan Toner. Shout out to those dudes who killing it still. Right? Patrick Mahomes is agent, right? You know what I mean? And if they went out there and said, yo, Wiley out here killing it in Buffalo. You're right, damn it. They went out there and said, Wiley is really killing it in San Diego. They said, you're right, damn it. And then they said, wait. He kind of killing it at the end of San Diego. Like, you're right, damn it. Then he said, he went to Dallas, he sucked. I'm like, damn it, he's right again. But no more checks, right? And then Jacksonville, this is a paid vacation. What is Wiley doing? You're right, damn it. But the point is, it ain't hurting my feelings. He ain't going out there and say his mama ain't shit. You know, like he's saying what everybody can already see, what everyone already is consuming. It's an entertainment vehicle. Why can't he drive it?
Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. VINIA, not a powder, not a pill.
It's the Daily Chews 2X formula. And yeah, they taste good too.
It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. Link in description, VINIA.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Woo, Kenyon, Hot 100. He like, what is this? What type of shit is this? It is different, but I don't think nothing wrong with it. You got Rich Paul, an agent, talking that talk. Max Kellerman, both my dogs. Let's go get it. All my dogs. Let's talk through this. Okay, man, hold up. Yo, somebody explain this quick. Since when agents hit the mic talking reckless like this? Shit. Scrolling, I'm hearing Rich Paul dropping quotes on pods, talking about his clients. Man, this whole thing sounds odd. Back in my day, your agent stayed quiet in the back, handle his numbers and his business, didn't hop on no track. Now they storytelling, podcast selling, trying to sound exact. That ain't good enough. What type of shit is that? Confused, irritated, trying to sip on my yak. Agents playing media now, man, bring back my league, bring it back. I ain't hating, I'm just stating, I ain't adding. Feeling like this new era shit is happening. Oh man, look, I ain't say Rich wrong, but he too strong to be up there talking like this beef. Where your clients, are they getting on? You supposed to be behind the curtain. Play the Wizard of Oz. Instead, center stage, you hearing applause. I'm laughing, but I'm watching cause this trend getting wild. Agents doing interviews like they raised as they child. What? Let me tell you what he meant. Man, miss me with that. Bro, again? I told you. What type of shit is that? Kenyon chilling. Man, he don't want to blow up the spot, but I'm hearing him talking. He sound kind of hot. And that dude, man, I ain't tripping on the facts. Media changes, game changes. Everybody got a cast. Ain't crazy, ain't shady, it's a new dance. Folks talking before the players even get a chance. Some do it for clicks, some do it for shine. And some do it cause talking is easier than the grind. So, I feel you, dog. Yeah, it's a little strange. Agents speaking like they the GMs trying to run the whole game, but I'm still marking it out. I ain't cool. I see the act. I'm just saying it, and I hear you. It's like that. Agents talking pods, popping, world off track. Kenyon, chill with all that. Why you smiling? Why you thinking they ain't bringing it back? Relax, big dog. It ain't crazy like that. It's just the agent and my dog. They both talking, trying to clear out the fog. So now you sitting there mad at that, but what they saying, you gotta admit, sounded like fact.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was gonna come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.